You're watching The Ugly Inside. Subscribe below.
Welcome to the predicted starting 11 for the West Brom game on New Year's Eve. Let's hope for some fireworks to finish what's been a great calendar year. Let's get straight into the team. So between the sticks then, for me, he's actually come under a bit of scrutiny recently, and perhaps his performances have been questionable. Not coming off his line, perhaps not committing as he should be, but look, let's be honest. Fraser Forster is our number one, and really there's nobody else that can compete for those two gloves at the moment. McCarthy's still battling his way back to fitness, and I don't think he is anywhere near match fitness yet. So Fraser Forster, you're in goal. Into the defence, and I think there's going to be more changes at foot for this game. It was 4 against Spurs and a few more against Bournemouth a few weeks ago now, but let's talk about right back, and I think it's going to be Cedric Soares. Every time on these prediction videos, I think he offers more going forward for Martina and was committed again against Spurs. But however, having said that, towards the tail end of the game, he was actually exposed at right back, and it was two sort of diagonal balls which left the team and the defence exposed when we're trying to commit ourselves forward. So perhaps that's something that Cedric needs to be aware of going into West Brom's game. The centre-back pairing then, I think it's going to be a regular two of Jose Fonte and Van Dijk. Again, another great performance from him despite the scoreline. Obviously, scoring with a great header to open the game against Spurs. Unlucky for us to go down for a defeat like that with Van Dijk trying to carry the team on his shoulders once again. And to finish off the back four then in at left back, I'm going to stick my neck out and say Sam McQueen to play this one over Ryan Bertrand. Perhaps he's been fully committed over the last few games, obviously picking up a goal against Bournemouth, but I think what we need to do is perhaps prioritise other games over this one. I think Everton's going to have a really tough task away at Goodison, and it's going to be a competitive match, and I think Bertrand should need to be fit for that one. Into midfield then, let's start off with Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. He starts one game, he comes off the bench the other game, and I think this is going to be the pattern which is due to follow for this West Brom game. I think he's going to be starting ahead of perhaps Davies or Ward-Prowse for this one. And in the heart of the midfield three then, Oriol Romeu, I think, will start this one. For me, he's looked a bit sloppy in some of his performances recently, but I think we're going to need his physical presence to boss the midfield against what's going to be a resilient and perhaps a strong physical West Brom side on Saturday afternoon. And sitting alongside Romeu then, a player actually started against Bournemouth. I tell you what, again, I'm going to stick my neck out on the line here. I'm going to say Harry Reid to play against West Brom. As I said, I think we're going to rotate quite a few players and perhaps prioritise the Everton game, which perhaps you could say is perhaps more of a rival to us than West Brom. However, having said that, we can't be complacent because West Brom are only one position below us in the table. But Harry Reid to start against West Brom. And into the forward line, and I think we're going to see more rotation up top. Sofiane Boufal has played a lot of games recently, and he's probably due a rest. So for this one, I'm going to stick my neck out and say Josh Sims. His raw tenacity, I think, will cause all kinds of different problems for West Brom, but it's going to be a strong, resilient and tough team to break down. So I think he needs to, he's got a lot of energy going forward, and alongside him, I think he will partner quite well with Shane Long. Came off the bench against Spurs, and perhaps he's due a goal. He needs it absolutely for his confidence. Joe Rodriguez, has had a good run of form now, but I think perhaps he can't play 2 games in the space of let's say 3 or 4 days. Shane Long to start against West Brom. I think he will be looking for a goal against his former club as well. And to finish off the 11, then this one is a like-for-like replacement. We now know that Redmond is only banned for 1 game for the West Brom game. So having said that, it's going to be Dusan Tadic to finish off the starting 11, and he's going to offer the creativity and perhaps make the plays for us to feed through those balls and offer and try and break down the strong West Brom back line. So that's the predicted starting 11 to play against the Baggies on Saturday afternoon at St Mary's. Let's finish 2016 with a bang. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Is Redmond really going to be much of a miss? And which players would you like to see against West Brom on Saturday? I'm aware it is quite a young team, and for me, what I would do, I'd perhaps prioritise the Everton game over this one. Having said that, we can't be complacent because West Brom, they are flying right now. They're doing well in the league, and they're only 1 position below us. But let me know your comments and your predictions in below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more.